Hey everybody, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and today we're going to get into the week 18 update for Icarus, which is about ore scanners. Now, I'm a little skeptical on this one. I'm not sure how I feel about the ore scanner, so we're going to have to really deep into the dive into this tonight at around 7 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you come over to the Twitch and check it out. We'll be right into this mission, but otherwise, let's talk about this a little bit here. So, deep ore deposits can now be found across the planet's surface using the new handheld scanners, which is nice. I mean, unless there's been a hot fix to how much you can harvest at tier 3, I don't see this being very useful, but let's see anyways. So as we prepare to tackle some of the core areas of the game that need to be changed or expanded, such as tier 4 structures, mining progression, better outpost experience, or more expansive mission content, we needed to provide some foundational changes. This week's update brings us the ore scanners, which is part of several steps needed to find our way to the grander goal. So the introduction of deep mining as an alternative way to gather ores has been a great success, and this week's update adds even more deposits and the tools to find them. We've added ore deposits outside of caves and varied the extraction speed of different ones. Great. Or different ores. To wrap it all up, there's a new mission which will unlock the recipe for the advanced workshop scanner. Recipe? So get in and start finding the payload beneath the service. That's weird. It says advanced workshop scanner, so that means it's a cash shop item, obviously, the MXC shop. It's weird how they say the blueprint for it, though. It's just kind of oddly worded for me. More ore deposits. This week we have expanded the possible locations of ore deposits for deep mining into the wilderness or outside of caves. Ore deposits can be found at all 3 biomes, each with their own distinctive 3 biomes. I could have sworn the Riverlands was its own biome. It's not. So, but also had the risk of element of weather conditions and lurking foes. I mean, you could just build a stone house or cement house without a floor. While we've kept the amount of resources and deposits high so they are worth the effort to mine, we have made some adjustments to the extraction rates. Lower tier ores offer a quick, bountiful extraction, while more valuable resources provide a return over a long period of time. So we're going to have to play with the timing. So we're definitely going to have to get to tier 3 and possibly tier 4 so we can try these out as well. So I'm interested in that. I would also be interested in seeing an MXC cash shop drill, but we'll see on that, obviously. Before we can begin to address better purpose around tier 4 structures and beyond, we need to be sure the balance and experience of resources is right. This has been a challenge for us since the beginning of the beta. We continue to pay close attention to your feedback while we combine with our own experiences. Your own play experience? I've never seen you guys play the game before. With all these bugs, really? Really? While we all want to rush into developing tier 4 and beyond, it is vital we iterate on our existing balance, or we simply compounding problems. Yeah, it's very true though. If you can't hash out below tier 3 and then skip tier 4 and go right to tier 5 or alien stuff, how we always talk about, it'll never be a good game. It'll always be a hodgepodge of messes and bugs and just downright just idiocracy. So they are definitely going the right way, which I'm happy to see. So the scanning technology, that looks hilarious. Scanners make deep mining ore deposits in caves easier to locate. These new handheld scanners are unlockable as blueprints and provide a more efficient way to scout the map for resources. These handy little tools provide detailed readouts on location and available resources and provide the worth when gathering resources for a higher tier. It kind of reminds me of the scanner from Satisfactory, where it's a coal node is over here. Alongside the deep mining ore scanner and advanced deep mining ore scanner is the entry-level cave scanner. This identifies caves along a cliff face, saving the time you'd usually spend scouring the edges for recognizable rock formations, while the deep mining ore scanner and advanced scanner can be found in tier 4 and the meta workshop respectively. The cave scanner is unlockable in tier 3. See, now here's my issue. The cave scanner, I think, should be a very cheap MXC item, and here's why I say that. And this also depends how far down the tree is to unlock this too. It all compounds. The only people who don't really know where caves are new people, right? If you've played through almost the entire mission track, you either pretty much know where most of the caves are, most of the important ones are, or you also know to go look at Icarus Intel, or just Google Icarus interactive map, and then you can go find all your caves. So, and you're usually going to do that long before you get like halfway down the map, right? So if this is anywhere further than halfway down the map, I think that's going to be such a useless item. Like, it's a great beginner item, which is why I'm glad to see it, because we need more stuff for our newer Icarus players that come in. And the cave scanner is perfect because caves are hard to find when you're new until you learn about until you Google Icarus map, right? So that's why that needs to be available as soon as possible. That's why I think, like, if it was an early cash shop item, not even for exotics, just something real cheap, like 100 Rand, and you can drop down with it, and it's nothing fantastic, but it points you out to caves. That would be a fantastic item for our newbie players coming into the Icarus family. Locking it under tier 3 and potentially far down the mission map, it's just kind of shooting itself in the foot, because by then most people know where the caves are and they're not going to make this thing. So, but more to come. We'll see where this mission falls on the map tonight when we're on Twitch, right? So, mission Meridian Extraction. I like the new picture there. Get your hands on the new advanced deep mining ore scanner, which lets you specify which kind of ore you're looking for. You'll have to complete a mission for Group 15 using new prototypes. Your brief is as follows. Group 15, Riverlands. Oh, that's weird. They said there was only 3 biomes, and now they're saying biome Riverlands. I'm confused, okay? The background. After extensive geosurveys, the operators' research teams now believe this region is rich in metal deposits. There are one of only a handful of groups with a UDA-vetted export license for raw matter. Using prototype equipment, locate and extract raw materials from the region. These must then be delivered to the operators' respectives in orbit. All safety concerns are the responsibility of the contractor. As this line of technology grows, so will the specialization available for characters. Be sure to keep your feedback with us on the Discord and all the other means of feedback. So I'm interested in this, but I am incredibly skeptical. Like, this just seems like a rehashing of their deep vein deposit update, X amount of weeks ago when they put these things in caves. Now we're just doing it again and putting them outside the map. And from us talking in the Discord, not many people use the shit in caves. Like, not for anything real, at least. Like, some people might use it, but it's just because they're goofing around in a mission for a long time, and so they just drop one down because they're just doing other shit. But as far as mission objectives go, it's useless, right? Like, I haven't had to use one once. There's no point. In the time it takes to extract stuff out of those things, you can just go find a different cave, completely empty it, and come back and just have boundless resources compared to one type of resource in a minimal amount of quantity. But we'll have to test out how fast, because they said that depending on the ore, the speed will change. So we'll have to test that out tonight on Twitch, 7 p.m. Eastern, so we can really delve into it and see if this is useful or not. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to start off just by saying no. I'm going to say this is a very underwhelming update, but my opinion can be swayed once we obviously jump into the content. Guys, if you're loving Icarus and you want to keep seeing more of these, make sure you hit that like button down below, subscribe as well so you do get the bell notification when we do put out new Icarus content, and make sure to leave a comment as well. Tell me what you think of this update. But let's just go through. There's only a couple fixes down here, so let's talk about it. So they added this cave scanner, and the beeping can be muted by right-clicking the scanner equipped. Oh, that's pretty good. Added new deep mining ore scanner to help pinpoint the nearest scanned deep mine. Deposit accuracy is increased as you get closer. New workshop item, the advanced deep mining ore scanner, which gives players the ability to specify exactly what type of deep mining ore deposit they want to scan and pinpoint the location. Added the new mission, which unlocks all this. Added deep mining ore deposits to all biomes outdoors throughout the map. Added deep mining ore deposits to more caves. Fixed a crash that would occur when the player was sleeping. Map being generated while using DX12. That's why I don't use DX12. It's experimental. Fixed an issue where the mission spirit level survey could not be completed due to the 2 times portable beacons required to be in the player's inventory despite having only a single utility slot available. Interesting. Portable beacons are now placeable in standard inventory slots. Update the stay right there talent to have a 100% chance for throwing knife critical hits to immobilize their target. This is actually pretty interesting. We could actually probably have a lot of fun with a throwing knife skill tree now simply with this. And that's because you can quick craft stone throwing knives, right? So like you could use those to immobilize targets all the time as long as you're patient and get your headshot. So but we might have to make a character and play around with this and really deep dive into the knife tree, because maybe it's viable again. So update imageries for Sandy Bridge Extended Survey, Concealment Recovery, Unearthed Research, and Agricultural Hydroponic Missions. Fixed an issue where repair hammer stamina could be spent without a valid repair hit. Yep, that's true. And it's a lot of stamina. Fixed an issue where the trailer button was overlapping with the settings. Change the names of all repair hammers to simply hammer. Fix an issue where hammers from the workshop were not showing the building durability value correctly on Hoover. Updated the mesh of the steel axe to improve visuals. Awesome, it looked ugly. Fixed stockpile dropship, leaving an invisible collision box behind. Sure did. Fixed flashlight turning off when dropped. Wow. 18 weeks later, huh? I thought that was an intended feature, so why is it fixed? How about not improve the flashlight so now it turns it off? Or turns on when stays on when it's dropped. Interesting. Fix the issue that could occur that made audio not work after loading the title sequence. Hadn't seen that one myself. Fix an issue where the electric drill did not shut down when deep mining or deposit was depleted. I never depleted one, so I left one going for like 10 hours on copper and it didn't deplete. So update the UI for locked mission items in the workshop. Awesome. Good stuff. Fixed some cases of longer item names not fitting in the pop-up container. Fixed items of different durability stacking together. Only stacks of durability is maxed. Remove durability from arrows and bolts to avoid stacking issues. Yeah, because you could actually get a less durable arrow. It was weird. Fixed mission insurance logic in offline mode. Fixed prospect time switch over in offline mode. Added support for shadow casting for some hit effects such as the pickaxe. Deposit impacts if shadow quality is set to epic. We play on low. So, but that's it, guys. That's what this update's all about. Like I said, it sounds underwhelming, but it could be really good as well. We just have to get in and check it out, which we will be doing tonight. Like I said, make sure you come stop by the Twitch. It'll be in the description down below. And otherwise, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, so you stay here for that sweet Shabby content on YouTube. But all right, guys, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo. What the rest of your day is not too shabby.